Hello, thanks for watching another episode of Collectibles from My Closet, where we look at collectibles and toys and things like that from around my house or from boxes that I have in the closet, that kind of thing. And on today's episode, we're going to be doing Planet of the Apes. Ooh. Now, Planet of the Apes is one of my all-time favorite movie series. So you think I would have a ton of Planet of the Apes stuff, but I don't. I just collected some of my favorite things that I saw. I don't like a lot of the Planet of the Apes stuff that comes out, as far as toys and collectible wise. So I just have a few things, and I'll show you those, a few of my favorite things. And now we're gonna start out with this, and people are gonna look at this and go, yeah, that's Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes, like the worst apes ever. And well, I think I agree it's not a great movie. I think visually it's very cool, and the creature designed by Rick Baker is very cool. So I do have a few toys from Burton's, and this is one of them. So this is the character that was played by Tim Roth in Tim Burton's version of Planet of the Apes, and he was one of my favorite characters in that film. I lean towards the bad guys, but I just kind of like this dusty figure that has him mounted there on the horse, and just kind of the sculpt of his face and the sculpt of the piece overall is what drew me to this particular toy. Now let's look at a few of the older models. These came out quite a while ago, and you notice that bright one over there on the left. You're going, what the heck's up with that? Well, first let's look at this. These are very simple models, but they've got a lot of neat little details. Now, as far as the coloring, look at that pose. See how he's posed? He looks like he's going to the disco, and he's doing a dance. So I painted him in disco colors. And then there's Cornelius, and I went with, of course, the more traditional coloring with him. But the other one just looked like a dancer to me. But these are really neat models. Here's a couple more of them, and these are even dustier than the ones I just showed. But as you've seen in previous episodes, I am a horrible model maker, but I have fun doing it. And this was, no exception. They were fun to put together, but kind of suck overall in the end. But the models themselves are really neat. They're just that kind of hard plastic snap together type thing, and you paint them up, and they're good to go for your shelf. Of course, there's tons of figures that came out for Planet of the Apes, and there are a couple of favorites that I have in the 12-inch line. The Sideshow Toys came out with some good ones. This is Dr. Zaius 12-inch figure, and Sideshow always does really good work. But inside the package, as usual, over on the left-hand side of the package, there is information about the movie. Sometimes it's about the character that they've made. And then over on the right-hand side is the figure, and there's little accessories. And you see there's a little Lawgiver Statue and some scrolls. There's Zaius' face, and not fantastic, not the best work, but the costume. I love the costume and the details and stuff in it. Really like that one. Now, another one that Sideshow did was Cornelius, which is my favorite Apes character. And inside that box, just like Zaius, on the left-hand side, there is, basically it's the same thing. It's the same artwork, the same text. They didn't vary it up in these at all, which sometimes they do. But here's Cornelius. Now, I do like the Cornelius face. It's pretty cool. It is very much like Roddy McDowell as Cornelius. Costume is really nice. Overall, really happy with this guy. Comes with the stand, and the thing I really like about him with the accessories is the little doll right there that talks, the mama doll. Now, Hasbro, in their signature line, also came out with some, and usually Hasbro, I think, is not as good, but I really do like these. I like this Zaius face better than the Sideshow face, and it's got the little hairs that come out there. The costume, though, is kind of cheap and cheesy, and so are the hands and the boots and things like that. That's kind of cheesy, but I do like the face. And over here, the grill, the same thing. I like that face and the hair there. Again, the costuming is a little cheesy, a little cheap, and I think like the worst part is, what is that he's holding? I know it's supposed to be a rifle, but that's like the stupidest looking rifle I've ever seen. But there you go. Now we'll look at an action figure and some smaller type plastic figures. So going back to Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes, this is a tar, and I like the gorillas. That's why I like the face on him. I like the gorilla, and you can see even in the costuming that it's very stylistic and captures a lot of Tim Burton's visual style in the costume there as well. So I just think he's kind of a neat figure, even though the movie is not all that great. Now these are some little smaller figures. They're I don't know, they're maybe half foot or something like that. They're not very big. But I really like the detail for them being such small characters. There's Zeus and Cornelius. I love the look on Cornelius's face. And then there's Zira, and Charlton Heston towers above all of them. Maybe it's an ego thing. And I love these. These are, I think maybe Mezco made them. I don't remember. But to me, they're Legos. They're Lego Planet of the Apes. There you go, you blew it up. There's the Statue of Liberty and Nova there on her horse. And I really don't remember Charlton Heston looking like this in the movie, even though that's who he's supposed to be. These are much better. I love these little guys. I just think they're hilarious. You've got the Lawgiver Statue over there, which is kind of a little odd piece. And then Cornelius and Zeus, and there's Kim Hunter, Zira. So I think these are super cute little Lego type figures. And this last thing, while it's really not a toy or a collectible, and a lot of people know about it already, if you don't, and you're a Planet of the Apes fan, and you want to get a really, really cool set, you need this. This is the 40-year Evolution Planet of the Apes Blu-ray box set, and it is lovely. It's a book that slides out, and the first opening has the entire timeline of the movies, and if you're familiar with the series, it goes in a circle, and you can pretty much start in the story anywhere and understand what's going on. But here's the whole timeline and where specific events happen and things like that. And then when you open it up another fold, you have all the discs, and it's got all 5 original movies in there with tons of extras. The artwork on the disc, I think, is very cool. It's all new photos. They're new actors, new makeup jobs and stuff like that. I think even one of them is Adam Green that directed the Hatchet movies. He's one of the apes in that. And then right in the middle, there's like this hardcover book, and it's great. It's just got all these glossy pages in it, lots of pages. Look at that, and it's pictures from the movies and behind the scenes pictures and information about the actors and the stories and things like that. This is such a cool Blu-ray set if you haven't seen it yet. Thanks for watching another episode of Collectibles from My Closet. This time featuring Planet of the Apes. Thanks for all the comments and private messages and things like that you've been sending me, telling me what you like and what you want to see more of and that type of thing. And until next time, we'll see you.